It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Quantock Brewery, and this is a bottle of their late night breakfast. It's a barrel aged stout coming in at 9% ABV in a 660 milliliter bottle. They're based in Bishop's Lydiate in Taunton. We have a wax top to get off now. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Let's you got to take enough of this cap off that you can get a bit of a purchase on the bottle. Nearly there. They can be quite, I like these wax tops, I really do, but they can be quite hard to, bit more. Right, let's see if we can get it. I always open my bottles over the sink. You might have a bit of a spillage every now and again. It is craft brewed beer from smaller breweries. Oh, after all that, did I know? I did a big one. Going for a big glass. Here we go. After all that, forgot my glass. Here we go. IPA glass for a stout. Should have a good aroma on it anyway. Yeah, another reason why I open all my beers over the sink. We got a 4-finger tan coloured head jet black beer in the glass. I don't feel like this is going too well. But never mind, never mind. Jet black beer in the glass, no light bleeding through whatsoever. Slow moving carbonation, looks fantastic. Do they name the barrel from the barrel aged stouts? Let's have a look while that settles down. After maturing for 1 year in a bourbon whiskey barrel, our previous breakfast stout crafted with cold brew coffee all day breakfast had been exquisitely blended with a fresh batch of breakfast stout, resulting in pleasing notes of espresso, charred oak, spices and vanilla, a complex drink to be sipped and savoured as a late night breakfast. 9% ABV, so it's a whiskey barrel aged beer. Aroma. Smells great. Chocolate, coffee, caramel. Touch of whiskey, but really nutty. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Nice body, nice creaminess, slightly oaty, biscuity. You got a little bit of that whiskey coming through. There's that charred, that kind of charred coal type flavour, that kind of bitterness, bitter dark chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours. Nice, really nice. I like the body, I like the carbonation on the beer. What I like about the body, we'll get to that now in a moment. Well, we'll get to that right now actually. The body of the beer, if you think of, I like a latte, or if you think of creamy caramel, or bitter dark chocolate, they've all generally got that kind of creaminess to them, a natural creaminess. So to have a beer like this, which turned out to be thin, wouldn't be very good. Has to have a good mouthfeel. This beer does. And to put a beer in a 660 bottle as well, and to make it thin, wouldn't be good either. I remember famously, I had a beer from Sharp's Brewery. They made a proper, it was a whiskey brand like Bell's or something, or Teachers. They did something with an actual whiskey company and put it on the label. Didn't turn out too well. It was really thin. This, on the other hand, tremendous body on it. If you're talking about the whiskey in the beer, it's not overly done. It's not too much of a whiskey flavour. You got a little bit of woodiness from the barrel as well. That kind of whiskey, woody, medium mouthfeel, oats coming through, the creaminess coming through, the chocolate, the coffee, the caramel. Let's talk about the hops. It's like I'm running through a checklist in my head. So talking about the hops in the beer, there's a slight berry flavour coming through. Bit of plum, bit of prune, bit of fig. And that's because when you add the hops to a dark stout like this, the roasted malt in the beer changes the beer, which changes the hops, where you would normally get like grapefruit, passion fruit, mango, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. In a light beer, that then goes over to being bang, roasted malt, changes the flavour to fig and plum and prune. It's really nice beer. Really nice. I like the balance. I got to emphasise, I can't emphasise enough the whiskey barrel aged flavour has to be there, because of course they put it on the label and they want to talk about it and they want it to taste nice in the beer, but at the same time they've not overdone it. You overdo it. I've had a few of these whiskey beers before where it's way too much whiskey and it's just way too much in terms of woodiness and vanilla and whiskey, and it overpowers the roasted malt flavours. But this cracking beer, cracking beer. We got there in the end. We managed to get the beer open. We got through the little slip-ups we had with the spill and everything else. We're there, we've done it. Let's rate it. I really like this beer. Good, great head retention, great look to the beer, jet black beer in the glass. I like it enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!